Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Mia of Mia's Apparel. If this is the first time of seeing my video, kindly subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share my videos. Today we'll be talking about how to make a back vent or back slit for a dress or a skirt without lining. You'll be wondering what's the upper part for. So the upper part is actually from my previous video on how to make turtleneck without joining. Kindly check the video to know what I'm talking about. I want to use this pattern to make a dress. So the video is actually for a dress. So this is the upper part and this is I want to make the lower part a back vent. So I'll take my hip measurement from my waistline, which is 8, and from my waistline down to my knee length I use 17. So after that, that's my hip line and that's my knee line. So after that, I'll measure my hip circumference divided by 4, then I'll input. I won't add sewing allowance because this fabric is stretchy, so I'll just do my hip measurement divided by 4. That was what I did for my bust part too. My bust divided by 4 without adding any measurement. So for my knee line, I'll subtract my hip measurements, the calculation minus 1, which is 9 minus 1. That is what I will input on my knee line. This actually depends on you. You can use 1.5, you can use 2 inches, like you can subtract 1.5 from your hip circumference or hip calculation. It depends on you, how you want your dress or skirt to be fitted on your knee. I don't want it to be too tight, so that was why I went it by 1 inch, and I will chalk that 1 inch down to my gown length. So I've cut it out and I place the front piece on the back piece. So for the back piece, instead of adding 1 inch zip allowance, I added 4 inches because of the back vent. So I'm actually trying to rule out all my horizontal lines, my waistline, my hip line and my knee line. I'll rule out my bust line too later. So from your hip line, come down by 1 inch and go up by 1 inch as well from your hip line. That we'll talk about it. So I'm actually chalking out my zip allowance because this dress we have a zip. So I'm chalking my 1 inch zip allowance. So what I'm left with at the back now after that 1 inch is 3 inches. So remember I added, so that's 4 inches I added initially to the normal front pattern. So on your waistline, come in by 0.5, then connect to your bust line. The reason of coming in by 0.5 is to allow it lay well on your back so that your zip won't have bulge. Even if you are not using zip, in as much as you are joining the back we have a joining, make sure you go in by 0.5 so that it will lay well on your waist. So on the bust, on the hip line, you connect that 0.5 inch on your waistline to your the 1 inch up that you did, then connect it down to your full length. The full length too, I subtracted 0. I came in by 0.5 like I did for the waistline, then I connected to the 1 inch down on the hip line. So on the I used 17 for my knee line, so I went down by 4 inches from that 17 from that knee line because I don't want my veins to be too exposed. I didn't mean I want it to be, because that 17 will actually stop around somewhere around my thigh, maybe a little bit below my thigh. So I don't want that to be too exposed. So I went down by 4 inches before cutting. So I cut the side. This is me cutting. See, so this is how it looks. The 0.5 inch you came in with on your waistline, you connect to your bust line. Then you, from that 0.5, you connect to the 1 inch up from your hip line. Then you blend it out to the 1 inch zip allowance that you initially ruled. Then you go in by 0.5 down to your gown length or skirt length, whatever. So this is the knee length. I came down by 4 inches. This is the 4 inches line. Then I'll cut and show you how it looks. So this is it, how it looks. So you remember I came down by 4 inches for my initial knee line. So I went up from that 4 inches. I went up by 1 inch. I went up by 1 inch. So this is the butt line. The reason I made that butt effect is because so that your dress will sit well on your butt. And for that waist is because of the zip. It won't budge and it will lay well on your waist. So this is me joining. I'll measure for the back. Remember I said I want to use zip. I'll measure the length of the zip I want to use. I want to use a zipper of 22 inches long. So I will start from that 22 inches. So I won't sew that the upper part that I measured. So because that's where I'll be fixing my zip. So I'll have to measure my 1 inch as I'm sewing so that I'll be on track. My 1 inch sewing allowance. The fact that you went in with 0.5 on your waistline doesn't mean you won't measure 1 inch too on your waistline. You will measure 1 inch. So this is the back vent. On the line of the back vent, I will go down by 0.5, then I will rule it out, then I will sew from that place, then I will curve it and sew the top of the back vent too. If you are new to this channel, kindly turn on your notification bell to be notified every time I drop new tutorial videos. So after that, I'm joining the front and the back of my dress together, the side. So I'm joining it together. Remember I said I didn't put allowance, so I'm only joining with 0.5. So after joining the sides, this is the back vent, this is the curve line. So I'll place it down like this. So this thing, it depends on you. You can stitch it down after you place it down. This is the second one. This second one, when I flip it over, the one on top, after flipping it to the right side, it will be the one under. So this part depends on you. You can sew it down. You can use hemming gum but for this tutorial, I want to use hemming gum. So I'll use hemming gum to secure this part. You can use any part you like. You can use the right part of the slit. You can use the left part. Sorry. So any side you want, shall use it. So after this, I'll use hemming gum to secure this part. This is me securing the part. If this is the first time of seeing my video, kindly subscribe, comment, like, and share. So this is me ironing. Make sure you stop by every Saturday on my channel because I'll be dropping tutorials every Saturday. So this is me ironing the vents. So after ironing, I'll turn it to the right side for you to see how it looks. So I'll turn it to the right side now. I'm actually trying to secure it very well with enough hemming gum. Kindly comment, subscribe to my page, like my videos, and make sure you drop by every Saturday to check on new tutorials. You can actually turn on your notification bell to be notified whenever a new video is dropped. So this is me after I'm done securing with hemming gum and I've turned it to the right side. So the other side that I didn't do anything to, I'll have to pipe it in and sew it down. I'll have to pipe it in. So this is the second side I used hemming gum for. I'm sorry you couldn't see that. That's because I'm working with a black fabric. So this is how it looks. Yeah, this is how it looks on the right side, and voila, this is the finishing. Thanks for watching. Bye. See you next Saturday.